Good day. I was thinking about something today. Thinking about sometimes I feel like I need to call up somebody or I need to talk to somebody, and and it sometimes like there's a feeling like I want to call a person in particular, you know. And I think it's important for us to acknowledge that feeling. Is the universe telling us to to do something, or is it the fact that we want want to get some love from somebody, right? And it's a kind of it's a necessity for that, it's sometimes it's hard to know which one it is, right? And one thing I've asked myself is, does this person allow me, if I call them up, are they going to allow me to speak as I want to speak, or speak about the stuff that is on my mind? Or is this person likely not going to allow that to happen, and more I'm just need to I have a need for somebody right then? And for me, if that kind of need, if you're willing to give up what you want or what you want to speak about, then you are sacrificing that for that weakness. So, a lot of people are like, oh, we need people, right? We need people in our lives. And it is true. We are very social animals. But do we need people in our life so badly that we'll sacrifice who we are to have those people in our life? Well, I mean, it really depends on the situation, because there is you have to balance compassion with self-preservation. And you got to know when you're, being the dark father or when you're being the light father. And what I mean by that is that, the ability to be independent is a virtue, but it also can be a vice. If you want to just all of a sudden, you know, not hang out with somebody because they are pointing out things in your life that you don't want to hear, and that's why you're choosing not to have them in your life, then you have to look at the intent, because that's what is the difference between the dark father and the light father. You know, the if your intent is to continue working at who you are and is to preserve righteousness, preserve and is based on the idea of show me your community, family, and friends, and I'll show you your future, then that means that independence allows you to become a higher person. So that is a virtue. Like I said, though, it's you have to be so honest with yourself so that you can decide, am I stopping communication with this person because they're pointing out something that I need to see? Or am I pointing, or are they not even allowing me to speak? And to be honest, what's with my family is nobody wants to speak on any truth. And I start speaking, my dad's starting to open up again, which is nice. And but I have this thing where I called him the other day. I actually called him twice, and it's been about a week and he hasn't called me back. So I'm realizing is that the amount of truth that I'm putting on him is too much, right? He's getting to his point. So I can't, at this point, I can't be who I am around him, and he doesn't want me around him anyways because he won't even call me back, right? So this is the other thing, is don't be needy on people. I called him twice because that's how my dad is. He doesn't answer the phone the first time, so I sometimes call it second because that's just how he is. But when he doesn't call back for like a week after, then you understand, he's not putting in the work himself to wanting to reach that truth with me. So when people are ready, then that's when we can move forward. And I tell people about my own life because I know that other people are making decisions to sacrifice where they're going and who they're becoming, just to fit in with other people, right? And that's because they're needy on having people around, right? And if I talked about the dark father and dark mother, well, like the dark mother is the one that loves to be loved for that outcome. And when the person stops giving, they'll play all these games to create that. The dark mother won't teach independence because they want their child to be dependent on them, right? And they're needy upon people. So, but that's also good too. Like I said, it can be a virtue and a vice, just on your intent, right? So in these times, the people that are going to be speaking in truth and having this wrenching feeling inside their heart to speak. Don't speak for outcome. Speak for your truth. People will come and go in your life, and I'm telling you, when you give up some space and time that you had with somebody else, that's another space for somebody else to come in, right? And if you have people in your life, they might be keeping you from your destiny, you know. And there's a lot of people that are pushing you and helping you and encouraging towards your destiny. And those are the people that you want in your life, as you should be doing for them, is encouraging, right? So be you, regardless of outcome. And I promise you, your blessings will come. It takes some time. You have to be patient, and the the road of that truth is rocky because it is a test that the Lord gives us to upgrade us, right? And you have to go through these tests sometimes, and your blessings will come, but you can't give up. You have to stay strong, stay truthful, and stay connected to your brain and your heart. Much love.